group. You of course know my panel. To my right, my son, Greg McLangley. To my right, my wife, Candace McLangley. To my left, daughter, Megan McLangley. And from the Wall Street Journal, William Richmond. Our first topic for the day, the economy. With consumer spending lagging and unemployment rising, many blue-blooded Americans, such as Greg, are struggling to find work. Will conflict resolution come soon?
Absolutely, Jim. I think that
Right,
is
well,
matter.
you know, Jim, it's not always a simple cut and dry answer, okay? In many cases, one's college girlfriend just broke up with them and they need some time to get over it.
But for those of us who have a real major and didn't spend their last semester high in the back of lecture classes, the picture's a lot more rosy.
Okay, those are unsubstantiated rumors.
An excellent point that Greg should be sure to think about. Candace, your thoughts?
Well, I just can't believe no one wants to hire these smart, handsome young boys straight out of college. I've always said our Greg is smart and handsome, haven't I, Jim?
You absolutely have. William Richmond of the Wall Street Journal.
I apologize. I thought this was hardball. I think a recovery is on the horizon. I think consumer spending has been stable. And if you look at the unemployment figures, they haven't been rising the way they have been in the past. And I think you have a wonderful son.
That's exactly
Greg McLangley, wonderful son, according to William Richmond of the Wall Street Journal. Though some might disagree. Candace.
Absolutely not, Jim. He is smart and handsome.
Megan.
I beg to disagree. This is just typical of the Greg-centric media. Everything's always about Greg.
Untrue! Next topic, the Tea Party. A group of disgruntled older white men are exactly what this country needs, what with immigrants taking over. Did you know that an Islam family moved in just 2 doors away?
Yes, Jim, you mention it every week.
Well, they're still here. Now they have government bailouts and health care and immorality on the television and all sorts of welfare. Who's going to get the door? William Richmond of the Wall Street Journal.
What?
Will you get the door, William?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Is it
Just through the mudroom.
the mudroom?
Mudroom.
The mudroom.
Next topic. Revolution is sweeping the Arab world from Libya to Yemen, but I would like to discuss just how much money I have had to lend Greg recently. Where's it going? What is he spending it on? Greg?
Okay, all right, I'll take it here. You know, Jim, I expected this question from you, and I think if you take a close look at last quarter's financials, you'll see I've been spending largely on essential food and transportation items.
Exactly. As much as I'd like to agree with Greg, independent sources have claimed as much as 45% of Greg's monthly income being spent on pot.
Very true. Very good.
See, this is typical rhetoric from the left side of the house. All right? Your source for that is clearly Dana, and we broke up like 6 months ago.
William Richmond of the Wall Street Journal.
Back to the rebellions in the Middle East, I think that...
The topic is closed, William. Who's at the door?
It's your cousin. It's your cousin Rachel.
What a wonderful surprise. Frequent guest commentator on the McLangley group, cousin Rachel McLangley.
Hey, Jim. Well, first of all, going back to the rebellions in the Middle East, I think it's important that we all take note of the democratizing potential of youthful pan-Arabism. Also, it's your turn to take Grandma for the weekend.
Thank you very much, Rachel. You know, Rachel has a lot that she could teach both you, Greg, and you, William. Did you know that she's a top saleswoman at Mary Kay, #1 in the Northeast District? Did you know?
Why would I know that?
Moving on, our final topic for the evening, Social Security. Healthcare, the elderly, and who's going to take Grandma for the weekend?
It's your grandma last week, it's in the document.
You know what I'll do? Just get me out of here.
Very good. The keys to the Saturn are on the book in the mudroom.
Yeah,
Yes. That's all the time we have for today. Join us next time when our commentators will be Greg McLangley, Candace McLangley, Megan McLangley, and Megan's new black boyfriend, Dwayne.